Let's start with the obvious. When you got done with the Supergirl, what were your emotions like when you were crowned champion of that?
It was the best day of my life. It was a little bit of disbelief as well because, I was the underdog and, yeah, I was unexpected, but, yeah, just the best feeling in the world.
And speaking of being the underdog, you took on one of the best surfers in the world and a good friend of yours, as I understand. What was that like, kind of the emotions of it and having her in the water with you and all that?
Being in a final with Tati was a dream come true. She's one of my favorite surfers, and I've looked up to her my whole life. And, over the past couple of years, we've become really good friends. And, yeah, it was awesome to be out in the water with her, and I couldn't have chosen a better person to be in a heat with.
How much has this changed now that you've had a few days or a week or so? How much has this changed your life from before and after now that you've won the Supergirl?
I didn't realize how big of a deal it was at first. After winning the Supergirl, I've had people come up to me on the beach and stuff asking for autographs and photos, and never before have I ever been asked for a photo or an autograph, so it was kind of strange at first. And even just after winning the Supergirl, like all the people that were so excited that I had won, like I've never had that before, so that was really different and cool for me.
And how about to get your first, it's QS win, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about to get your first QS win kind of almost in your backyard? I mean, just down the road in Oceanside. How crazy was it? You said you had been coming to those waters since you were little. Was it wild to get that win right there?
Yeah, to win in Oceanside was amazing. That event is so special to me. It's inspired me ever since I was a little girl, and to win it was a dream come true.
And not to get political by any means, but to be a young woman growing up now to win the Supergirl, I mean, what does it mean from that side to be a young woman winning that event?
Age is just a number. Yeah, age is just a number, and if you believe in yourself, then you can achieve anything. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's talk a little bit about the Vans US Open. Just touch on that. I know you're in the middle of it right now. But how has that event been, and how much more are you learning by going to all these events?
Just in the past couple of days at the Vans US Open, I've learned so much. I've surfed a couple of really great heats with some challenging conditions, and yeah, I've already learned a lot of good lessons, and that event is so prestigious, and it's an honor to be able to surf in it.
And we were talking off camera a little bit, but you didn't even start surfing till you said you were about 10 years old. You've only been surfing for 7 years. I mean, kind of talk about that. A lot of people that you've been competing with have been surfing since they could stand.
Yeah, I started surfing when I was 10. I received a grant from our military kids charity, and I took that grant and I chose to enroll myself in a surf camp. And after that, I just fell in love with it, and I've been surfing every day since.
I guess the return on investment on that grant worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.